Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I'm going to show you how to make a big envelope with the Envelop Punch board. Many people ask me how to show the big one, and I keep on saying just flip your paper, and they were saying I don't get it. So I'm going to show you. It's very simple. We're going to flip our paper so we can get right on the board. This is one that I did, and it's very not finished decorating yet. I want to use it for Thanksgiving and have the kids and all of us put what we're thankful for, and then we can open it back the next year and see, year after year how it changed. So I just put a little piece of Velcro so then it keeps shut, and then I'm going to embellish it more with a fall thing. And then I did one with the Winter Frost specialty paper, and very simple. So I'm going to show to you with the DSP today, and it's I tried to remember the name and now I'm blank of which paper we're using today. It is, oh, why am I so blank? Eastern Elegance. So that's the paper we're using. And this is 12 by 12. The biggest side on your board, it is 11.5 by 11.5. And that's for a card 6 by 8.5. But if you measure your envelope when you're done, oh, Velcro stuck here, it's almost 8 3/4, not almost, I think it is 8 3/4 by like 6 and almost 6.5. So you can put more, like I would say 6 1/4 by 8 3/4 would fit perfectly fine. So we have to start with 11.5 by 11.5. So this is 12 by 12. We're going to cut out 1/2 inch, so that's going to give us our 11.5. Turn it, and let's cut 1/2 inch. I can measure the 11.5, but then I have to open my thing. I just cut 1/2 inch on each side. Not each side, but the top and the side. Now let's get started. And let's bring our envelope punch board. Let's grab our tool. Okay, here for the 11.5 by 11.5, it says score line at 478. So your first score, bring that up to 478. Score, and you see it's off. You have to flip. You flip and turn once. Bring it at 4 7/8, and that should match perfectly fine. Voila, it reached back to your score line. This is it. Let's turn it back. So we get our score over here. I don't know if you can see it, our score. Now I bring the score to the score guide. This little tip here, it's called the score guide. Never mind the measurement now. Score, this one is perfectly fine. Turn it around. Bring it to your score line. Score, we're going to flip. Turn once, and then it's at 478. If you have to look at it, 478 again, because the top and bottom, it's the same thing. We're going to flip it again, and now bring our score line to our score guide. Voila. Do you know what I forget? This is twice. I forget to punch my thing. So we're going to go back to make sure I get it all right. I just bring it to my score line. If you do the mistake that I just did, bring it to your score line. To your score line, punch, turn it around, your score line, punch. So if you forget it, it's okay. You can come back. You just bring this to your score line to do all your notch. Now, we're going to fold. Which side do I want? You know what? I think I want this side out. So I'm going to fold, fold, and fold, and fold again. Okay, we're going to say this is my top. I'm going to bring back my board. and I'm going to punch in the back of it. That's your rounder corner. I just have to do the top because the rest will be covered. Like I mentioned in the other video, I don't like this here. So what I'm going to do for this one, I bring it at 3.5. If you wonder how I get my measurement, where to bring my score line, I just mark a little mark where I want it to cut square, and that's where, you know, I say, okay, it's about here. So then I lined up my score with this. That's lined up pretty good. Oops, don't slide it, friends. Here we go. Now cut that off. And now this is my bottom. I like it square there. I don't like the peak. That's just, you know, personal preference. Oops, I got glue all over here. Personal preference. It's no right or wrong. It's just that the peak for me, I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to turn this back. Make sure that it's all scored good. Fold it down. Voila, it is done, my friend. This is it, how you're going to do your big envelope. It doesn't matter the size. If it go off your paper, like the one for the box, I get a box with the board out, a box to put cards in, and it go off a bit, and I didn't bother to turn it around because I could fold it and it was no problem. But this one is very big, so you flip it and turn it once and then keep on going. And then my first video was just a simple card, so I got a few videos using this board. And then the next one, I'm gonna come with another one. It's gonna be a gift card holder. So I got more coming with the board. So it will be a great tool. So again, hope you learn how to use it for a bigger piece. Just flip your paper and keep on going. So till next time, happy stamping!